Right then, game face. What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're here for episode number 12 of the F1 2006 Career Mode Championships, season number 5. You can see we're coming up to the Hungarian Grand Prix at Magyar Nagydíj. You can see we're the last winner last season, so that is pretty encouraging heading into this episode. The driver standings is very, very close. Literally not much splitting us between Fernando Alonso and myself. I don't know what I was saying there. 4 points is the difference. Schumacher getting himself into the game as well, only 11 points behind with that win that he got in the last episode, so he'll be one to watch out for as well. I was having a look at my statistics earlier, and I saw that we won like literally most of the races this season. Alonso's only won one race, Schumacher's won 3, and we've won 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races. 7 races in this F1 2006 Career Mode series. If this was modern day F1 with the modern points, we'd be leading by a much larger margin than what we're getting at the moment. So it looks like the old point system doesn't reward winning as much as what it does now. But either way, we've had a really good season. Let's not let it slip now.
Slightly more than 4.3 kilometres of twisting Hungarian racetrack lie here in almost complete silence at the moment. However, all that is about to change as Saturday qualifying at the Hungaroring gets underway.
A little bit of traffic to round out this lap, but this has been a really, really solid lap. Across the line, it is a 15.2. Absolutely nailed it, to be honest. That should get us through to qualifying part 2. Let's return to the garage. I went full sweat mode. I didn't do any commentary for the start of the session, and the results are shown. Look at that, 16.9 from Massa. We could have another Magny Core situation on our hands.
So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this.
So we've jumped all the way to the end of Q3. We got pole position in the end, which was pretty unsurprising, given the pace that we showed in Q1. We went even faster in Q2, to be fair. And then in Q3, given the amount of effort, the way that I drove in Q3, I feel like I got the most or more out of the car in this session, yet the gap is actually a lot less. We were on average about 1.5 seconds faster than the AI in the first 2 sessions, and now we're in the 8/10. So I think there's a little bit of gamesmanship being played there by Ferrari. I think they've put in a lot less fuel in their car to maybe remain competitive, to give themselves some track position in this race. Given that it's so hard to overtake in Hungary, so it should be interesting. Alonso way down the order, so this could be a big opportunity for us to potentially strike and claw back some, well, just extend the lead by a massive amount. But looking at that, it looks like he's running with a lot of fuel in his car, and he might be overcutting everyone, including us. We'll have to wait and see on that one. It's going to be an interesting race. We need to make sure, especially, that we don't stuff this up and secure that W, because you just never know what's around the corner. It's time for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
We're in the historic and beautiful city of Budapest, or more specifically, the Hungaroring, the home of the Hungarian Grand Prix.
This might be the inner Fortnite player in me, but there's a lot of wood to be mined out in that forest. Where are we dropping, boys?
Okay, just be careful heading into these first few bends. Although we've had the tyre blankets on, the tyres still aren't up to race temperatures yet.
If like 20% heat is all the tyre blankets are good for, they're pretty rubbish tyre blankets, let's be fair.
You're on the front row of the grid. This is a great opportunity to get a race victory. No pressure, but make sure you hold your position into that first corner, and hopefully you can get a few last laps under your belt.
That's the aim, but it's actually going to be pretty tough to hold the lead. It's a long run into turn 1. We're running with a very, very high downforce setup, 87% on the front, 95% on the rear. Very fast charging Ferraris behind me. Yeah, I just hope we can nail this start.
Okay, final checks show that all systems are nominal, everything's looking good. Good luck and enjoy the race.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Everyone ready up. My tyres are cooling out, please. Front right is about to go on holiday. Let's get this race started.
You know the drill by now. Here we go. We are...
Oh dear.
Racing!
Oh dear. I spammed triangle for the first time ever in this career mode. I just wanted to see if I could get the absolute best reaction I possibly could. Shifted straight up into second gear out of nowhere, so that's Not the greatest, but it is a clean getaway. Ferraris are right up my ass, which is what you want to see. And the high downforce really coming in clutch for the cars behind. Oh my goodness. I just need to clear these guys. I just need to retreat to the middle sector where I can get away and never see these guys again. First lap done. I don't think we'll be under threat from the Ferraris.
Great work! You just posted a new fastest lap time.
So let's get on with the job. This could be a big day for the championship. Get a win today with Alonso down the order. That's some huge points gained. It would put maybe Schumacher and Alonso fairly close to each other in terms of points. Yeah, I don't care. I know that. But with Montoya in 4th place as well, be solid points over Renault in the constructors. This might sound weird, but I actually like this version of Hungary much better than the modern iteration of the F1 games. This track just feels really wide. You feel like you can actually race and push on this circuit, whereas the other one, or the more realistic version, is so much tighter. You got basically no room to move. I feel like you're almost cramped at this circuit. It's a weird thing to say given that I love Monaco so much, but here, I don't know.
Fastest lap time! You just posted the quickest one so far, keep it up!
Well, there's no such thing as a simple Grand Prix, not in this game. Crisis averted. The surprise has been like no team orders from Ferrari. Thought they would have switched Schumacher and Massa by now, and same with Renault as well. They could probably allow Fisichella to slow up and hold up the person that's in front of Alonso, give him some kind of advantage there, but I guess they need him scoring points to keep the constructors ticking along. But the Ferraris are holding on, 2.3 seconds back to Massa. If anything, he might be edging slowly towards us. But we've done well. We've done well to keep him at bay this long. Chuck on the new tyres and we should be fine for the rest of the race, hopefully.
Montoya's sick.
Oh, I turned in from pretty much the grass there. Heart in mouth moment right there. I think a couple of people have stopped. My teammate being one of them. Schumacher's been in as well. And into the pits we go. It's been a very good first stint. Very controlled, very measured, disciplined, I'd say, are all the superlatives I'd give to that. But now let's come out on top in the stops, please. You can see Ferrari right there. Don't focus on them too much, Benjamin. You need a good stop here. 7.8, good stop. Anything under 8 seconds is good. Massa doesn't have any pit crew back there, which is interesting. Is he retiring? Of course he's not. This is the 2006 game, but onto the track we rejoin. It's going to be close between us and someone who hasn't stopped. I think it's Trulli, former teammate. G'day. You are pretty racy for someone on old tyres. Must have like no fuel on board. Must be where all the pace is coming from. Maybe started on hard tyres, so they might be holding out decently as well. We haven't really done too many hard tyre compound strats in this season in particular. I reckon like when we get to a circuit like this where we're so OP, we could probably afford to go on the hards for qualifying in the race just to make things a bit more comfortable, but either way, we have weathered the storm of the midfield car and hopefully he gets in the way of Massa. No, he does not. He pits. What's the gap to Massa? Have we gained time? I think we have. It is... Oh my goodness. What is it? It's not telling... Oh no. I was looking at Trulli. The gap just kept on climbing. I think it was like 3.3 to Massa, so we gained about 7 tenths.
7th is Button. He slipped from 3rd. And Webber is in 8th place.
It's Mark Webber! Go on, lad. Get some points. Alonso is still stuck behind that Honda. What is he doing? I'm getting like Abu Dhabi 2010 vibes here from this. Fernando stuck behind that Honda in 7th place. He's only going to get like 2 points. He's going to be absolutely raging. And why? Why oh why has Ferrari not let Michael Schumacher through for the championship? That's risky. That's putting it all on the line for the fastest lap, I tell ya. Again, attacking. Let's see what lap we can do here. We did a 16.0 last lap. I want to get in the 15s. That is right up there with what we were doing in quali. fast right-hander. These high-speed corners, that is a track extend. I don't care. We're going to be up by an absolute mile. A tenth and a half. Probably didn't use up all the exit space I should have in that third to last corner. It's understeer central through these final two. But we should be on our way to a 15 here. Running commentary as well, probably not doing a lap time the greatest of odds, but across the line, is it a 15? It is 15.5.
You just posted a new fastest lap time.
I like it. It looks as if anything, Alonso's probably given up now. Realizes he can't get the position, and so he's just settling for P7. Unbelievable.
You've started the final lap of the race in the lead.
If you're going to do anything, make sure it works first time. This is the last lap for you.
I'm not doing anything. I am bringing this home, thank you very much. 15.6 on the last lap. That was a tenth away from what we did when we pushed like mad. Okay, Fizzy, this is a team order, a team directive. Slow down, let Alonso through. We need the points. Honestly, if I was Renault, I probably would do that. That's getting pretty dire for Alonso now. 2 points. It's going to put him nowhere in the championship. One final flag, one final bit of oil to throw us off, but I don't think that will do just that. Even if we run over it and drive straight into the barrier, it's not going to stop us from getting another win. This one, probably the most important so far.
Truly momentous win. You take maximum points from this Grand Prix. That's the 13th race of the season completed. Unlucky for some? Possibly, but it's provided an interesting spectacle once again. We take a longer break now, so teams and drivers can spend a little time with family and friends before we enter the final part of the season.
No, screw them. We're finishing off the season now. Daily uploads until the season is done. Thank you very much. Then we can have the break. We've had plenty of those already in this career mode series, but 8.6 seconds to Massa. That's the most telling thing. We had the pace, we had the consistency, we had those Ferraris in our back pocket all race, and we showed the pace when we absolutely needed to. Alonso P7, not a great day for him. He's going to fall further behind in the championship. Speaking of, let's have a look now. It's, wow, 12 points. 12 points. It's beyond a race win now for Alonso, with only 5-6 races left in the season. It's pretty dire. Championship standings. Ferrari overtake Renault. Renault dropped to within 1 point of us in second place. 3 points separating the top 3 constructors. I tell you what, we could get both championships. Anyone want to tell me what Schuko is? That main sponsor that was on the front of the driver's suit? I've never heard of them before. But there we go, guys. That has been this episode for F1 2006 Career Mode. McLaren are happy. A great victory. You got the best out of the car. Deserve to be on top. And they're privileged to have me as a driver, which is nice to see. It was a great job as well from Montoya. 4th place, backing us up nicely in the constructors. Like I said, 3 points separating us at the top of the table. What's next? The Turkish Grand Prix. We won that last year, last season. We did the no-stop. We pulled off the miracle. We started on the hard compound tyres. We did a bit of fuel saving, and we managed to pull off the absolute miracle. It's a risky strategy. I don't know if we'll do that this time around, given what's at stake for the season. I think we'll play it probably pretty safe. But that'll leave it for us today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. We can join our former team. Why did I apply? I don't know. I thought it was an email and I could read what they had to say. But anyway, we have an offer. First driver, 26th to the 8th. That's like before the season ends, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. That'd be a nightmare if we signed for them with only a few races to go. What a pickle that'd put us in for the rest of the season. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until the next episode, the Turkish Grand Prix. I'll see you next time.